If you are a YouTube content creator, if you consider yourself to be a YouTuber, if this is your main source of income, your only job, if this is a side hustle, if you create videos on a regular basis and look to increase and grow your audience, grow your subscriber count, get more views, make more money, increase your connections, drive more conversions. If you're using YouTube as a tool to, sustain life and create revenue, income, profit, put money in the bank, pay your bills, and you have recently realized and noticed that you are getting less and less views and scratching your head trying to figure out why, I have a very simple and easy answer for you as to what has happened. And yeah, I do think the YouTube algorithm has changed. And yes, I know for a fact that YouTube has even said that they have changed the way that they tailored the way that certain inputs are provided to the algorithm, although they haven't changed the algorithm. But at the end of the day, that is probably a minor percentage of what has caused the most recent change in your view count, your reach, your impressions, your click-through rate, your engagement, your subscribers getting notifications from you. There's a much simpler and easy and more logical reason behind it, and I actually have proof and data to back it up. And it's very easy, very simple. It's one word: competition. So usually I don't like to use that type of word when I'm thinking about YouTube, because unless you are creating 24 hours of content each and every day, odds are you're probably making a video anywhere from a few minutes to maybe 20, maybe an hour, maybe every day, maybe. So to think about competition from the standpoint of however many hours are in a day, it's like, even if I made one video a day that was 1 hour long, there still leaves 23 other hours available for other viewers to consume other creators' content. So I don't really see it as competition. But here's the problem. You are actually competing with yourself, okay? Now hear me out. Now here's the deal. Hey, morning. Now here's the deal. So basically, certain niche categories, certain audience groups are going to drive more competition than others, okay? For instance, I've actually seen this in the automotive channel world, automotive industry, and they have now changed it. Some of these manufacturers have changed some of their most exclusive vehicles and new releases, and they ultimately have changed it to, they will do a press release basically and allow every channel to show up, every channel to record their content. But there's a legally binding contract that states you're not allowed to upload or share or provide any insight until such and such date and such time, so that everyone has theoretically a fair shot, versus the first mover having access to a new car and creating content and posting their video and automatically attracting the lion's share of viewership because they have the first video. Which, I don't know, mixed feelings about that, because honestly, I could look at the first mover who had access first, but then look at their video and see what could I do different? What could I do better that would make my video stand out? So either way, there's some mediation being implemented to try to prevent this competition, or at least level the playing field. But that's when you know who your competition is. I am talking about, you are actually competing with your own videos. And this is going to vary depending on who your audience is and what your niche category is, because some categories probably don't quite have this problem just yet. But other categories, other audience groups, other topics are far more cutthroat and have far less moral values behind what they do and how they do it. Therefore, you begin to compete with yourself and you don't even know it. And no, this has nothing to do with your upload quantity and your upload frequency and how it seems like after you upload your next video, it kind of cannibalizes the video before it and its views die and the new video's views go up. That's a little different. That's a completely different talking point that we can cover in another video. But I would say the reason that happens is, again, because of competition. You can continuously upload videos, but if every video you upload is similar to the previous video you've uploaded, then yes, you will begin to cannibalize your content, ultimately sacrificing total views. But then you have to then think, okay, well, how long do I let this video run to squeeze every little last bit of juice out of it before I let the next video go? Or do I let the next video go sooner, knowing that it's going to cut off the video before it, but I'm going to get a spike in views to start? How long can I keep this going? Which is good to have a specific audience, but a variety of talking points. And if all your content and videos are literally saying the same thing, then after a while they tend to run together and you do become your own competition. But again, like I said, certain niche categories and certain audience groups and talking points and subjects have created this increased level of competition. And this competition also is driven by lies. Yeah, unfortunately. Spoiler alert, most of the content on YouTube includes or consists of some form of lie. I'm just gonna put it out there. We can go through certain videos if you'd like, and I can point out the lies. But what is it that George Costanza said? It's not a lie if you believe it. And ultimately, that is how most videos get most of their views, is because they lie to the viewer to get them to click or watch. But if you take it a step further and then you lie within the video, well, then you've sprinkled the magic dust onto it, and it goes into the realm of virality of YouTube and shared across the internet, Reddit, TikTok, Twitter, wherever. Sure, there may be some folks out there who will question it, but that just then further promotes its viralness. And at the end of the day, no one really ever gets to the bottom of it or really cares. And the creator themselves, they pull in a healthy paycheck. However, when you combine lies with competition, that's when things get really, really sketch, okay? And in essence, the reason why your videos possibly are not getting the views that you think that they should, that they were in the past, is because people are lying and they are competing against you with your own content. And this is by way of reaction videos or reaction videos. Now, there's two types of reaction videos. There's a reaction video that provides a transformative interjection and narrative that actually expands upon the content and, creates discussion and debate and conversation, thought behind the original piece. And then there's the other, and that is, hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm not going to say very much today. I'm just going to play this clip, let you guys see it, and we're going to react to it. And then you sit there for the entirety of someone else's video that plays in this little small box in the corner while someone makes faces and provides emotion physically. And then at the end goes, what do you think about that? Drop a comment down below. I don't know about you guys, but that to me doesn't seem like much of a reaction. It seems like theft. It seems like deceit. It seems like someone has taken your video that has probably done really well, stolen it, repurposed it in their video, creating further competition for you as your audience is now going to be shown to this creator, loose term here, stealing your video, stealing your audience's attention, stealing your audience's notifications and alerts by watching your video on someone else's channel, and they are probably none the wiser. Oh yeah, and how do they lie? Well, They lied because they said it was a reaction. In my opinion, it's nothing even close to it. And don't get me started on the videos that are based off of lies and extreme clickbait and half-truths or parodies or satire that are then created to draw viewers' attention, which are then stolen and then reacted to, and then it's just a perpetuating cycle of ultimate garbage and trash being shared on the platform. Here's the crazy part about it. People are still getting away with it. I don't think this is going to continue on very much longer, as we have seen the fallout from Kingdom Reacts and how his channel was demonetized for reused content. And as these others start to fall into these categories, much like we have seen in the past, where certain types of channels began to become targets by the YouTube algorithm for doing similar things that other channels were getting demonetized for. Which is why you don't really see too much hunting videos anymore, because all those channels got demonetized for the violence associated with hunting. We're going to soon see gaming channels getting demonetized. There's actually a new rule change where you're not even allowed to use the phrase Minecraft in your titles anymore because it was pulling too much away from the actual Minecraft game owner and misleading viewers, ultimately creating lower satisfaction. And believe it or not, if you actually click on the report flag and you see the options that are listed and then the sub options that further clarify why you're reporting content, you might be blown away by it. And as these flags continue to be clicked and pressed and content continues to be reported because it is ultimately stolen, reused, reaction, lies, they will go away. Now, granted, we have to be patient, especially if you and I collectively are trying to be creative, trying to be creators. We are trying to fight a noble fight against those who are playing literally by their own set of rules or no rules at all. Stealing views, engagement, reach, impressions, likeness from others that they have seen success from. Imagine going to work, working really hard, 40, 50, 60 plus hours a week, getting your paycheck, and then seeing someone else show up on Friday, standing next to you, wearing the same outfit, pretending to be you and saying they did the same work, knowing you know they didn't, and asking for the same paycheck, if not more, and it being given to them. It is literally the same thing. They are stealing money from creators. They are taking food out of our mouths. So what do? Well, you can wait and see what happens. For sure. You could also get loud and make some noise. That may possibly create enemies. Or you can take it a step further and try to figure out a way to differentiate yourself. Rise above it all. Take it to another level so that they can't steal from you. They can't copy you. They can't use you against yourself to create more competition. That is going to come in the form of strategy, brand building, communication, hard work, determination, a collective effort, maybe a team, a network, folks working together to fight the good fight and also improve the platform and the experience for the viewers on YouTube. But I will say this. I'm going to go out on a limb here and make an assumption. And I'm going to assume that the majority of viewers who are interested in quality content on YouTube are the minority. The viewers who actually watch YouTube for quality content are the minority. The viewers who are purely looking to be entertained, lied to, deceived, told what they want to hear, tricked, they are the mass. They probably make up a majority of the population, probably over 75%. So the key is you have to decide, who are you talking to? Who are you creating content for? Who do you want to watch your videos? Is it the 75% that don't know any better and can literally be told anything, believe anything, and then share anything with everyone else that continues this cycle? Or the 25% or less that are relatively smart and intelligent, have the ability to, discern fact from fiction, or right from wrong, or truth from lies? That's going to be your choice. That's going to be your call. Are you going to go down the path of following in the footsteps of everyone else who is essentially walking off the edge of a cliff and you just don't know it yet because you're at the back of the line? Or are you going to take the road less traveled and go the noble route and continue to provide quality, value, high levels of satisfaction for those who understand and appreciate the content that you create? It's all good, whichever one you choose. Doesn't matter to me. But I will say that if you choose the path that essentially looks like less views, less reach, fewer impressions, less subscribers, I can tell you a few ways to make it the most profitable, no matter what. And if you do that, then you don't have to worry about anybody trying to steal your content. And odds are they'll never want to, because you're not going to stand out. You're going to fly under the radar. You're going to have relatively low, modest views, and they're going to think, they're wasting their time. But in all actuality, you're making way more than you have ever made before, and you look poor. Yeah, you look poor. And if you want to know what I mean by that, I'll put a video down here that you guys can watch next about looking poor. Appreciate you guys watching. Drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Has anybody stolen your content? Has anybody reused your content in a reaction-based video? Are you checking your copyright tab in YouTube Studio Analytics to see who's using your content? Are you checking your videos in analytics to see who's creating clips from your videos? You yourself, are you a reaction-based content creator? And if so, and you're doing it the proper way, are you worried at all about how YouTube may misinterpret your content as being reused? These are all important questions we need to ask and have answers to if we want to continue creating and ultimately connecting, and at the end of the day, earning money and creating revenue and profit from this platform and from the content and the effort and the work and the money that we invest to make that happen. Like I said, if you guys want to have these conversations, I'm more than willing, all the time, pretty much. And my contact info is down below. Until next time, you guys take care. Be safe. I'll see you real soon.